Alright guys, welcome back to another one. So with the brand new updates 1.04, I wanted to come here and make another build, and we're going to be including not only weapons but a lot of incantations as well. This is going to be a bunch of fun. It's going to be really good. So let's get started. What we need, and also I'm going to be showing you on how to get each and every single item, and I'm also going to give you guys a showcase of some enemies and bosses and how this build is and how much damage we can actually do, because it's kind of crazy. So the showcase will be after I show you and how this build is coming together. Alright, so now that we are ready to have a look at the entire build, we're going to be looking at each and every single item and how to get them. So the seal we're going to be using is the Erd Tree seal. This is by far the best faith and holy damage seal. Another great one, you can use the Golden Order seal, but I do very recommend the Erd Tree seal. So for the weapon we're going to be using is the Halo Scythe. This is by far one of the best faith weapons in the entire game. Very good slashing attacks, very good heavy attacks, and the special skill for this thing is just absolutely incredible. Lots of damage and very quick as well. Now another weapon you can go ahead and use is the Envoy's Longhorn. This is an absolutely amazing weapon to use in terms of skills. Now the skill for this weapon is by far the most powerful faith and holy damage in the entire game. It is incredible, but the thing is, it is a great hammer. Its swinging attacks are quite slow, which is why I said use the Halo Scythe, because it's probably better for this build, but both are great weapons. And of course we're going to be using the Jellyfish Shield for a buff to increase our damage for incantations. So to find the Erd Tree seal, what you want to do is come down to this very location here, Prison Town Church in the Volcano Manor. Follow exactly where I go and you can find this one pretty easily. So for the Halo Scythe, you can farm it in Inner Anonia in Kale, is located right here. From the Grey Scythe, you just turn around, and just behind this tree stump, there's going to be an enemy just walking around right over there. You can kill him and have the chance to drop the Halo Scythe. If you don't get it, travel back right there and continue doing that. For Envoy's Longhorn, come down to the Halig Tree Canopy. From here, you want to farm the Grey Scythe, just follow exactly where I go. Again, we're going to be farming a certain enemy located right over there. What you can do is just jump down, kill him. If you don't get it, travel back to the Grey Scythe like this and keep farming. For the Jellyfish Shield, come down to the foot of the 4 Belfries located right here in Leonia and follow exactly where I go. It's actually located by those rare jellyfish right there. You cannot miss it. This is actually the main route for the main game anyway. Okay, and it's located just at that carriage right there. Next up is the armor. Now for the armor, I never change my character. He always looks like this. You guys already know that if you watch my videos. Now for the armor, you can choose whatever that you like. For holy damage, I do recommend maybe the Godskin Apostle Hood, or maybe just anything for high damage negation. Use whatever you like. I always leave this up to you guys because many people like to use their own specific armor. I never want you guys to choose whatever armor that I say, because maybe you guys want to look completely different. For the talismans, we're going to be going for the Sacred Scorpion Charm. This is going to raise our holy attacks. Flock's Canvas Talisman. This is going to greatly raise our potency of incantations. Now for the rest of them, you can change it to whatever you like. It really doesn't matter. It just depends on you. Whichever you like, maybe something is better for you. The Ritual Sword Talisman. This is going to raise our attack power and incantations when our HP is at maximum. And also the Shard of Alexander for your weapons, but you could also put on something like maybe the Marika Sword Seal. This is going to greatly raise our attributes and stuff like that. So the reason why I put on Shard of Alexander is because sometimes I do switch to my weapon for its skills. This will give it even more damage. So for the Sacred Scorpion Charm, what you want to do is come down to this location right over here, the Smoldering Church. Before you actually do come here, you're going to be thrown off your horse if you are on horseback around this area right here. You will be invaded by Anastasia, just like this. For the Flock's Canvas, what you want to do for this one is come down to Gowry's Shack in Caelid. Now for this one, you want to complete Millicent's quest first, because you're going to have to kill this NPC at the very end, and he will give you the Flock's Canvas and also his bell bearing. I'll leave my video down in the description showing you how to do Millicent's full quest, and once you are finished, you can kill him and come back to it and get the canvas. For the Ritual Sword Talisman, this is another easy one to get. It's actually located in the Lux Ruins. To get here from the Atlas Plateau, come down to the ruins and I'll show you exactly where it's located. Alright, and once you are down here, kill the boss behind this mist and that's it. For the Shard of Alexander, I'm going to leave a video down in the description again because this one is quite of a lengthy one to get, so that video will help you to get this one. For Marika's Soul Seal, this is the other recommendation that I gave you. This one is kind of endgame area, but what you want to do is come down to the prayer room in the Halig Tree part of the game and follow exactly where I go. Alright, and we are now basically here. Put your key inside this thing right here and you can finally go in, and the seal will be located right in this right here. To finish things off on our character, but we're going to move on to the incantations next, we're going to be using the Holy Shrouded Crack Tear and the Cerulean Hidden Tear on our Wondrous Physick. This is going to temporarily boost our holy attacks and eliminate all FP consumption. Now, those are going to come in handy for an extra buff. And now for the spells and incantations we're going to be using. First off, we're going to be using Radagon's Rings of Light, and then Triple Rings of Light, Discus of Light, Placidusax's Ruin if you want to, and then obviously Golden Vow for an extra boost in damage for our incantations and sword attacks. Now basically you can use anything here that does faith or holy damage or anything like that, that gives you a buff for any other damage things in the entire game. Now the reason why I say these ones here, because they actually all got a buff in the latest update that just dropped a few days ago. Now the Wondrous Physick can be found in the 3rd Church of Marika. The Holy Damage Crack Tear can be found in this minor tree located right over here. And for the final Crack Tear can be found in the Road of Iniquity behind the Volcano Manor. Now for this one, what we're going to do is come down to over here, and at the very end of this trail, by that tree over there, there's going to be a boss. Kill him and you'll get that Crack Tear. For Radagon Rings of Light, what you want to do for this one is come down to the Erd Tree Sanctuary and follow where I go. Alright, and now we are here. It's actually going to be located right against that dead guy right there. Once you're here, just pick it up. For Triple Rings of Light, what you want to do is come down again to the prayer room and follow where I go. You're not going to have to kill any enemies for this, you just open up a chest and you are good. Alright, put your keys in this, and there's the chest for your Rings of Light. And for Golden Vow, what you want to do for this one, it's pretty simple. You want to be all the way up here by the Corpse Stench Shack. Okay, it's located right on the floor of this, so you cannot miss it. Alright, and for Placidusax's Ruin, what you want to do is come down to the beside of the Great Bridge in the Farum Azula and follow where I go to find the secret boss. Alright, and now we are finally here. You can lay down right on this. I don't have it because I actually already killed him. And you'll be teleported over here and you can kill the dragon. And that is pretty much it for this entire build. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed. For now, I'm going to show you some showcase of me killing a bunch of enemies and some different kinds of bosses live. If you guys want to see how this build works. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, first off, let's try against this boss right here. Let's see how fast we can actually kill him. It's gonna do a bunch of damage against him right now, actually, because every single time you actually throw these, they do damage when they go forward and then when they return as well. So yeah, that's kind of crazy right there. Alright, so this is how it is against a bunch of enemies. These guys have a lot of shields too. So what's good about this is, like I said, it just goes forward and it comes back and hits enemies from behind as well. So not only you're going to be doing one attack, but multiple at the same time. 6 different attacks actually, because 3 go up and then 3 come back, and that's multiple hits at the same time. Just like that. That's actually really, really cool. Alright, for this boss, I'm just gonna go around and just shoot him with the Halo Scythe, just to see exactly how much damage you can do. Okay, he's literally almost dead already. Yeah, this is just dumb. Really, really is just absolutely crazy. Wow. So not only does the spells do damage, so does the Halo Scythe. That is nice.